and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. We're back here on the Minecraft server. A lot of stuff has happened recently. We'll take a quick walk around and show you all the things that I know of. And then we're gonna go on a little adventure today. We'll start right across the ocean here, or river, with our good friend Cone Dodger. Cone Dodger has decided to make a boat shop. It has been equated to a Pez dispenser at some point. I don't know why he doesn't have it loaded up. But basically, if you get this boat and hop out into the water, it will drop another boat down. This will be full of boats. Looks like Arcus and Soccer have been making progress on the train station, which is good. Everybody seems to be embracing the idea of alternate transportation. A lot of people are interested in the railways. A lot of people are taking boats everywhere, and Happy Gas are another form of travel. Super slow, but you know, they get the job done. Well, this looks like it's gotten built up a little bit too. Bric-a-brac open now. Okay, nice. The bank is still here. Bacon shop still there. We need to stop at the milk bucket. We need milk. Funny enough, because we're gonna take on an ocean monument today. 3 iron for 1 milk bucket. Keep the bucket. 1 iron bowl of stew. Cakes. Free refills for a month. Just a diamond. All right, done and done. Where do we put payment? Is there a payment? We'll put the diamond in here. And then get our buckets. There's my refills. Another interesting thing popped up at spawn, or just off of spawn, I guess. It's too big to be in spawn. So let's go take a look at that. And here we have sunrise over a giant lizard. I don't know this meme. I've only heard about this meme, but it is here live on the server. Let's see if we can interact with it. This thing is massive. I don't know I don't know why they built it, but it's huge. It has a bit of a redstone contraption to it. Let's pillar up. We used an entire stack of 64 blocks to get all the way up here. We're not even close to being at the top, but we are close enough to the interaction point. We have an LED sign here, and we have a target block. So let's see what happens when we shoot it.
Lizard. Lizard.
When you hit the target block, it says lizard, and the lizard sign lights up. I don't understand this meme, but here it is. Maybe someone can tell me what it is in the comments. This is actually a pretty good view of spawn. I wonder if it would be cool to create a hot air balloon service using Happy Gas that you could kind of fly around spawn and check it out. Food for thought. All right, let's get back down. Another thing I haven't showed off at spawn is this side of town over here. We have Nebris is that way, and then there's an iron pit, and then there's Red's Curios. What is this? The Dragon Tavern. This looks really good. We talked about adding a sit mod, so that way you could sit on stairs and slabs. But I don't know if there's a consensus about it yet. It'd be pretty good for the RP stuff. And here we have some sort of giant dragon head. Let's see if there's a sign somewhere. I don't know if this is done or not. It doesn't look quite done. Okay, we just got done cleaning up our inventory, and let's go through the things that we have for the adventure. We have 2 stacks of doors. Doors I think are super important for the ocean monuments. We have some buckets in case we do need to mine, at least initially. We have a few water breathing potions that we found in shipwrecks. They're only 3 minutes, so these are kind of like an emergency use only. We got a bed, got some bundles, we got some tools. The Silk Touch tools we're going to be using for the lamps and stuff. And then of course we got some food. Actually, we should probably get some more food. So let me do that. Let me get some more food, and I will meet you when we get to a target monument. We can't quite see it, but I was boating out here with my shaders off, and I saw the ocean monument on our right here. So we're gonna approach it and make a little bed area, a little safe space to stay. But here we are. You can just barely see it under the water. It took me over a day to get here. Yep. Okay, let's do this real quick. Okay, we've cobbled together a bit of a safety area here. They give you the mining fatigue effect very quickly. I don't remember it being this quick. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna take our first water breathing potion just to get into the place, and then we're gonna start using doors like crazy. I dug a hole down here, and then I made it down and busted a hole in the top where the first monster is. As soon as we get rid, we need to save at least one of these buckets for when we're done, so we can get rid of the mining fatigue. But as soon as we're in, we can kill the first guardian, and then hopefully get the other two pretty quickly. So let's take our first potion and go down. Put some doors down. The safety barrier. We only got 3 minutes on this potion. Okay, we got our first guy. And our first sponge, yay! Now let's heal up. I'm not gonna worry about... We used all our dirt. That's kind of a bummer. We're gonna mostly go through and just place doors initially here. I like to place doors at all the intersections. The doors help separate the area out so you don't get chased by guardians and shot with their lasers, but it also gives you air pockets to use. It also helps you figure out what you've explored and what you haven't. Okay, we found the second Elder Guardian, but he's got a lot of friends with him. We're gonna take another potion so we don't have to deal with that, and then we're gonna go try to kill him. Set a bit of an airlock here. Where did he go? Okay, I can't see. Well, that sucked. Apparently we're back here and our bed was not valid, so now we gotta boat all the way back there to get our stuff without any armor. Let's do the best we can. Okay, we are back. The 5-minute timer probably started a few seconds ago, so now we have to get there, place down a proper bed. For some reason this one didn't count, and then try to survive. Let's get in here first, save ourselves. Why wasn't this bed valid? I don't know, but we will try to make it better. Okay, so respawn point set. Let's eat our food again. Use our water breathing potion. We only had one. I wanted to put down some chests to put some stuff in case we die. And away we go. Got doors in hand. We can't tank as much damage as we could before, so we have to be careful. Okay, here's some of my stuff. Keep skirting. Okay, so this is good. Let's see what we got. Got our helmet, our chest plate, our good axe. Let's close some doors. And that's about it. Let's see if we can see where we died. Okay, there's our crafting table. So other stuff might be there. Anything good here? Nope. I got a bundle. Okay, got some doors. Got some more gear. Let's head back this way. Let's bundle up some of this fish and food so we don't run out of space. Got some stuff here. No more armor yet. Oh god, he's there. I don't have my bow. That's the one thing I would really want right now. No, not like this. We brought an enchanted golden apple for a reason, so let's use that to try to find our stuff. Okay, he's dead. I'm stuck on something. Enchanted golden apple does not give us water breathing. Have to be mindful of that. Okay, some stuff flew over here. Oh, that's the sponge from him dying. Oh, here's some stuff. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff. Let's go back to a safety hole. It seems that our bow and the rest of our armor may be lost. We didn't get anything else in that run. Our pick as well. And shovel. We're probably at the 5-minute timer now. But we got the axe. If we can clear this area out, then maybe we can have another minute to search. But I think it's gone. Okay, we've cleared this area out, but I think the timer's over. I think the rest of our stuff is gone. We got quite a bit of stuff back though. We got half of our armor, one of our tools. And then we also killed the other Elder Guardian. So there's one more Elder Guardian left in one of the wings. We're gonna take this a little bit slower to kill this one. So let's regroup a little bit. Maybe take one more lap, see if anything's here, and then we'll come back in a second. Okay, we have the last Elder Guardian trapped in this room. We're just gonna take pot shots at him. I killed one other regular Guardian, I don't know how many more there are, so let's see. I think we may be alone in here with him. Oh, nope. A friend just showed up. I've kind of blocked him into this little corner. And we might continue blocking him even more. Just restrict his movement some. We're not in an air pocket. Get in an air pocket. Get in there. Let's take a water breathing potion. Okay, he's dead. Now we can drink our milk bucket. And we have a little bit more free reign. Now we can still get ganged up on by the other guardian, so we gotta be careful. And we still need to breathe, so we can't forget about that. We lost our Silk Touch pick, but we have a Silk Touch axe. I think we can still break these with a Silk Touch axe. Let's grab this sponge. Yeah, we still get those. One thing I've been finding is that I have to keep at least one of these lanterns in a room, or else it gets extremely dark with the shaders on. But it looks really good with the shaders, so we're gonna leave those on for a while. Let's keep exploring. Okay, we made ourselves a little safe space here. We've not found the sponge room yet. That's the true prize of this all. I don't have any wood to make a chest or anything. I lost that in the Great War. So we're going to just adventure on here and try to find that sponge room. Well, we're back here on the surface. I don't think that this one has a sponge room. I tried to make my way through a bunch of different areas and make corridors and hallways and stuff, but unfortunately I did not poke into a sponge room. They're normally on the upper floors, but I didn't see anything there, so I think I'm gonna end it here. We'll probably come back and take some more supplies from this. I got a bunch of random stuff in no particular order, so I know some people were looking for Prismarine, so I might gather some of that for folks. Maybe make a little Prismarine stand in town. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, thanks for hanging out, and we will see you next time.